All right. Welcome to our session on courses and credits abroad. My name is Ann Eichelberg, and I'm joined by my co-presenter, Amber Nicholson. We are academic specialists at the University of California Education Abroad program, abbreviated as UCEAP. We have a lot of information packed into this presentation, so we'll move quickly. Please feel free to take screenshots of any of the slides. The presentation is being recorded and will be posted to the UCAP YouTube channel after the fair is over. Captions are available if you'd like to enable that function in Zoom. We'll also have a Q&A session at the end of the webinar, and you can send questions to us via the chat box or Q&A box. In this 25-minute session, we'll provide you with an overview of the information and available resources you can use to find the perfect study abroad program to suit your needs. We'll also talk about choosing courses and the credit transmit process so you can study abroad confidently, knowing it won't delay your graduation. Lastly, we'll point you to the advisors and experts available to help you. With the academic year in full swing, students are visiting fairs and information sessions, mapping out their college experience. For many like yourself, that includes the question, should I study abroad? Only you can decide the answer to this question, but we can provide information to help you make that decision. UCAP isn't just a travel opportunity. You'll be enrolling in international academic programs designed to educate future professionals like you as thought leaders who are globally literate and involved. International experience changes you. Through our programs, you'll take courses in a new educational environment, experience the world, and explore new cultures. You'll come home with a broader perspective, readier than ever to meet your goals, to find new directions for yourself, and thrive long after graduation. So maybe you attended your UC campus study abroad fair, checked out a podcast or two, and now you find yourself asking, how do I choose a study abroad program? Through UCAP, you have a lot of options. UCAP offers over 160 programs in over 35 countries. We offer a wide variety of program types to meet students' academic backgrounds, personal preferences, and goals. You can take classes with other international students in an immersion program, conduct research, or complete an internship, or take courses focused on a specific theme or subject. Regardless of which UCAP program you choose, you are guaranteed to earn UC units. Your coursework will appear on your UC transcript, and grades will be factored into your UC GPA.
While having so many program options is a benefit, it also can be rather overwhelming. In this case, you may be wondering how to narrow down your list of study abroad programs. When choosing a program, it's important to ask yourself about your priorities and what you hope to accomplish while abroad. So, questions like, do you want or need to complete requirements abroad? Do you want to take courses in English or in another language? Maybe you even want to learn another language. Would you like to enhance your resume by completing an internship? What about conducting your own research project or working in a lab? How about the timing? Would a summer, quarter, semester, or year-long program be more ideal for you? Where would you like to study? Do you have any countries or cities that you would prefer to be in? And lastly, do you have any special financial considerations? But do remember that your financial aid travels with you abroad if you participate through UCEAP. These questions can help you determine which program will be the best fit for you. You can use our Find a Program search tool using the QR code on the bottom right of the slide to start exploring program offerings. For example, you can use the search by general discipline and then filter further to see which programs have coursework in specific subject areas. You might need more time to think about all the considerations we just reviewed. So your next logical question might be, how far in advance do I need to start planning to study abroad? On this slide, you can see a sample of the study abroad journey. In general, students start exploring and researching program options at least 10 months before they want to study abroad, but they can start even earlier. The earlier you start, the more program options you will have. Incoming freshmen and transfer students can start thinking about how study abroad fits into their academic plans even before they're on campus. Additionally, students with DACA status or disability accommodations may need to begin planning as early as 18 months in advance. Keep in mind that applications for summer 26 open on November 13th and fall or year-long programs open November 20th. So this is a good time to connect with your campus academic advisors to determine if study abroad fits into your academic plans and to understand your college and department's policies relating to study abroad. Speaking of academic plans, a lot of students ask which program is the best fit for their major. While students are welcome to take courses that apply to major, minor, GE, or breadth requirements while studying abroad, this isn't a requirement. If you want to apply UCEAP courses towards those requirements, you'll want to reach out to your major and college advisor to discuss your plans. Some departments have restrictions on the types of courses or number of courses that can be taken abroad and applied towards your major requirements. It's important to ask your advisors if there are any policies you will need to keep in mind when searching for programs and courses to take abroad. Having this information can help you determine if a program is going to be a good fit for you. You'll want to familiarize yourself with information that is available through your major and minor department at your UC campus. A handful of departments have created study abroad resources, including lists of pre-approved courses or study abroad degree planning forms specific for you to use to determine when to study abroad or how to earn credit in your major. Not all departments have all of this information available, but your major department does. Please be sure to use these great resources.
Now that you have an idea of how to determine which programs might work for you academically, you might be wondering which term is best for you to study abroad. Our academic year calendar starts with summer because most universities around the world run on the semester system. Many of the programs offered by UCAP are semester long as well. No worries for quarter campus students, though you are eligible to participate on both our quarter and semester length programs. You will just be abroad longer when on a semester program, and your units will reflect this. While fall is the most popular term to study abroad through UCAP, if you aren't able to find time during the regular academic year, then a summer abroad program may work best for you. If you're looking to engage in an internship, then a semester length or year-long program or an internship-focused summer program might be best. For a truly immersive experience, many students opt for a year-long program. One way for you to determine which term to study abroad might work best for you is to review your degree progress and determine which major, minor, GE, breadth, or elective requirements you have left to complete. You can create or update your academic plan to incorporate all your remaining requirements for your degree in the terms and summers prior to your graduation. Some questions for you to think about include, are there specific classes that you need to take for your major or minor at your home UC campus that are only taught in a specific quarter or semester? Do you have GE or major requirements you want to complete while abroad? Do you want or need to learn a language? Considering these questions will help you determine if there is a specific quarter, semester, or year in your schedule when studying abroad would be a good fit. If this feels like a lot to consider, though, remember you're not alone in this process. We recognize that degree planning can be complex. Therefore, UCAP has a study abroad planner tool that will guide you through this process. This resource can be accessed through the QR code that's on the bottom of this slide. Your campus study abroad offices might also have similar resources, and they're excellent sources of knowledge to help you with your study abroad journey. Another important question to consider when looking into studying abroad is, will you be able to study abroad and graduate on time? Our research team found there's no statistical difference between the 4-year graduation rates of UCEAP participants and the comparable group of their non-participant UC peers. Keep in mind that summer programs are always a great option too. So yes, you can study abroad and stay on track to graduate in 4 years. Okay, while we touched on this briefly, you might still be wondering if you'll get credit for your study abroad courses. All of the courses that you take abroad will transmit back to your UC campus as direct UC credit toward your graduation. All of your grades will appear on your UC transcript and will be calculated into your UC GPA. However, as we mentioned earlier, if you want to apply any of your courses from abroad toward specific major, minor, GE, or breadth requirements, you need to meet with UC campus academic advisors so that they can review your courses to determine if they will fulfill any degree requirements. Now, each college and department is going to have or may have a different process for applying UCAP courses toward major requirements. So you will need to check with your college or department to obtain that information. Oftentimes, academic advisors can only give you like a preliminary approval prior to the start of the program. So once you're on site and have your course syllabi, you can send them to your academic advisor for a more thorough review. However, this process might also take place after you return. Just make sure that you stay in contact with your college and department advisors about your academic plans and follow through with their processes for petitioning courses toward degree requirements. Now that you know you will receive direct academic credit for your program, you may be wondering what information or materials academic advisors need in order to approve a course for major credit. We advise students to keep all available course materials, such as course descriptions, syllabi, papers, and returned assessments or exams for all courses. These materials, in addition to the course's final grade, may be needed by your campus department to evaluate your courses for fulfillment of specific degree requirements. If you have questions about how your UCAP coursework will apply to UC campus requirements, contact your departmental and college advisors. Another question we hear frequently from students is, can I study abroad in my senior year? Yes, students often study abroad during their senior year. While UC students are required to be in residence at their UC campus during all or part of their senior year, there are some exceptions for UCAP students. Seniors on UCAP must consult with the appropriate office on campus about senior residency rules prior to participation. If you're nearing graduation, ask your UC campus study abroad advisor about graduation or other procedures for UCAP students because graduation procedures are campus specific. Terms at host institutions frequently can end after UC campus terms, and grades won't arrive on time for most degree verification deadlines. So it's important to consult with your UC advisor to determine the appropriate term to file for graduation.
Now that you understand your academic plans, you're ready to review the courses on your program. Depending on the program, you might select courses with your initial application, or you might register for courses during on-site orientation, or maybe you even are participating in a program with a set curriculum. Regardless, there are a number of resources students can access to view course offerings for each program. These resources include the UCEAP course catalog, the Campus Credit Abroad database, the host institution course catalog, and the academic culture and grading sections. all of which can be found on the academic subpage for each individual program on the UCEAP website. Although UCEAP students are advised that academic advisors may only be able to provide preliminary approval for a course to count as major credit prior to the start of the program, and that a final course syllabus or other documentation is needed to determine a course articulation, these resources can still assist students as they consider program options. So let's take a closer look at each resource. On a program's academic page, if you were to scroll down, you'll find a section called Catalogs and Resources. This section typically includes links to the UCEAP course catalog, the Campus Credit Abroad database, and the host institution course catalog. While not all programs include all resources, some may even include additional resources, like a list of courses taught in English at the host. This section does provide a wealth of academic information that's specific to that program. The UCEAP course catalog is one of many resources to help students research their academic plans. It can be used to see the courses that students across all UC campuses have taken in the last 5 years. While not a complete and up-to-date list of courses available on the program, it is a great starting point. So with this catalog, you're going to be able to identify the department where the course is hosted or taught from. You can determine how many UC units a course is worth, confirm whether it's upper or lower division, and gather course information such as a description. So for example, if a student was interested in gender, citizenship, and migration, the first course on the list, they would see that it's worth 6 UC quarter units. It's offered through the Department of Social Sciences, and it's numbered 126, which indicates it is an upper division course. If you were to click on the link, it would take you to a detailed course description that you can share with your academic department for preliminary advice on the fulfillment of degree requirements. The Campus Credit Abroad database goes a step further to show the types of course credit received by previous students during their time abroad. This database allows you to browse the type of credit through programs that you're interested in. To use this resource, you'll start by choosing your UC campus. Then you'll view the disclaimers in the middle of the page, and then you can search for programs where credit was awarded in a specific major. You can filter by college or school requirements, GEs or electives, and from there you can narrow your search by country and even host institution. A majority of the Campus Credit Abroad database is going to report previously approved courses. The Berkeley database goes a step further and provides a list of courses that are pre-approved for breadth requirements. For many immersion programs, the host institution course catalog is the best resource for researching course offerings. Remember, the UC EAP course catalog and Campus Credit Abroad databases are showing courses that have been previously taken by UC EAP students. The host institution course catalog is going to give you the full picture of the courses that are available at that program. For example, seen on the screen are the faculty handbooks at the University of Cape Town in South Africa, as well as examples of course numbers, titles, and descriptions for advanced mathematics courses offered at the same university. Other programs may link to an overview document or video that provides instructions for how best to navigate the host institution course catalog, and this is more common when exchange students only have access to certain courses offered by the host. Reviewing the host institution's course catalog is going to allow you to very broadly search for courses. You're going to be able to review the types of courses that are offered during specific terms and access detailed course information such as descriptions, prerequisites, language of instruction, and assessment details. This information helps students and advisors in developing an academic plan for studying abroad. Some UCEAP programs are even designed specifically for UC students. These are called UC curriculum programs. UC curriculum programs have similar styles to the UC courses in that syllabi are available in advance. Students can use the syllabus to discuss course articulations before they participate. They receive regular assessment and feedback in their courses, which allows them to know how they're performing along the way. These programs are great options for students who may be more comfortable with a UC style learning and coursework. Additionally, we have some specialized programs such as our summer physics and organic chemistry series that are pre-approved for students attending specific classes. Those approvals, prerequisites, and articulations can be viewed on each program's page.
As you can see, UCAP offers programs for different types of students. With so many programs, you might be wondering if your credit and grades will appear on your UC transcript regardless of the program you choose. The answer is yes. You'll earn direct UC credit for all UCAP coursework. Subject areas, course numbers, course titles, and units will be reflected on your UC transcript, and grades will be factored into your UC GPA. As we've shared, your UC campus department, college, or school determines if UCAP units fulfill specific degree requirements. In most cases, final decisions about whether UCAP courses fulfill specific requirements are made after you return from studying abroad and your campus has received your grades. The final question many students ask is, when will my credit be available? So once grades are received from the host institution, UCAP will process and transmit the grades to the UC campus registrars. This is typically between 30 to 90 days after your program ends. So it does take longer than you're used to at your home UC campus. Every program's academic page on the UCAP website includes a section on when grades are typically available. As a reminder, graduating seniors are advised to inform their campus academic advisor of their grade timeline to facilitate the conferral of their degree.
Studying abroad is a rewarding and enriching experience, but does take planning. So remember to use the available resources on the UCEAP website. Each of our programs has its own webpage. Then there's an academic subpage where you'll find the catalogs and resources section. Use these to understand the courses that are available on each program. Reach out to your campus study abroad advisors. These advisors are an invaluable source of information for navigating the study abroad planning process for your specific UC campus. They will help guide you through your academic plans, applying, finalizing your course credit, and more. When reviewing courses and discussing your options, it's important to be flexible. The more backup course options you have for your program, the better prepared you will be. By attending this session and utilizing this information, you're already well on your way to planning ahead for a study abroad program. And by planning ahead and formulating your academic plan, you're ensuring you'll have a successful and fulfilling study abroad experience while also staying on track for graduation. We hope this presentation has provided you with the starting point on your study abroad journey and encourage you to explore the UCEAP website for detailed information about program options, finance, health, safety, and more. We offer office hours where you can schedule an appointment to have a video call with the UCEAP advisor to talk about our programs in more detail. You will find the link to make an office hours appointment through the QR code on the right. Once the application's open, you can start by selecting the Apply Now button on the UCEAP website. For general questions, please reach out to the email address underneath the QR code. This concludes our formal content, and we will now move over to individual questions.